everyone, my name is Dara and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to introduce for you another piece of ceramics made by myself, and this is the piece inspired by the sea. When you look at this, you probably understand why it's inspired by the sea, because of this beautiful color, Tiffany color I would say, and also because of these waves, like sea waves. I would like to start with technical moments, how I made this piece. So, as you can see, those waves, they are not the same. This is because there is no shape of this type, and my idea was to make it as a cup. But there was no such tall object to put on clay. That's why I made a pyramid of two small objects, and on top I put clay, and I started to form those shapes. As you can see here, it was the size of those two objects, and because it was quite big, I would say, and therefore it's not like a cup but rather as a plate. And this plate looks very effective when you put some I don't know, bright sweets, some salad, whatever you would like to put here. Everything will look very effective because of this nice bright color and because of this great wavy shape. I have two of them. One is more even, another one is not that even. I will now show you. And this is how another looks like if we compare. Even though I used the same background, you can see the size is the same, but because of technique how I put clay on top, they're different. And this one I was trying to make really narrow, to make it in the form of a cup, and that's why here we have those things. They are not detrimental for this item, and they are not detrimental for functional usage of the item. This is just the reminder of how this plate was made. So as a result, we have those two inspired by the sea, and this one of my first works, and you can see the edges also. They are not as smooth as here, but this is the uniqueness of those two. And another proof that even if we use the same materials, the same technique, made by even the same hands, the result will be different. So if you want to have some unique piece in your arsenal, you should search for handmade ceramics, because buying or getting or making handmade ceramics, you are receiving really unique, very identical piece, which will bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, positive emotions, and which will just make your life brighter. This is what I would like to share about Inspired by the Sea collection. Thank you so much for your attention. Please write in commentaries what would be interesting for you about this type of ceramics. Maybe something about technique, materials, whatever. I will be very happy to share my experience. Thank you so much for your attention, and please stay updated, because in next video I will reveal more my ceramics pieces. I will introduce them to you, and I will share what I know, what I make. I will share with you my experience. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you soon.